MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals. Stay tuned for Nationals baseball next. Steven Strasburg gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Ready now, Starling Marte. He will lead this one off today.
Marte.
From the stretch. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Talk about being caught off guard. You won't see that but once a year. First pitch of the game, and he bunts for a knock, and now they have to deal with him on the base pass.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, as he lines it out to center. Closing fast, and he makes the diving catch.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Striding in for his first at-bat, Eduardo Escobar, and we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now. He's set. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Marte, the runner at second with one away. A throw behind the runner at second and a dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up, and they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
And a good pitch there, but it's taken for a ball, and it's 2-2 to the Arizona third baseman. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, David Peralta. And he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series. Really swinging it well. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta.
Hey, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but That was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1. 2-2 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box now, Christian Walker, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's got a 3-for-5 line. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Fouled away. One and 2. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Robbie Ray is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here now is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Shortstop, Trey.
And the pitch. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
The 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Castro.
So here's Starlin Castro as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Knuckle curve and a beauty, 2-1 now. Missed with a knuckle curve there, and now it's 3-1. Juan Soto waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here now is Juan Soto. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So nothing in the Washington half of the first. We're through an inning at Nationals Park, still scoreless. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Cole Calhoun, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Cole Calhoun.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
0-1, here it comes.
Oh.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Up next for Arizona, Nick Ahmed. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Here's the pitch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half. Nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
At the plate, Stephen Vogt. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way.
No, that's low.
Vogt, the former San Francisco Giant, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
Count now, a ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely.
Batting 9. The pitch.
So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Into the box, Robbie Ray. And he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. One left for Arizona. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Ryan Diamondbacks.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. After it is Marte. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Kendrick absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
The count now at 2-2. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch.
Handful.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a line drive. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Go.
Set to get his day started, Yan Gomes. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive, base hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
That's Bolton.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
In now for Washington, Michael Taylor. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No ball, 1 strike.
Comes set, the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
1 strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And a full count, 3-2 to Michael Taylor.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Steven Strasburg. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Here's the 1-0. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show.
Back now in Washington, D.C., home of the Nationals, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous, so as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He's set, and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
3-1.
Ketel Marte will be next. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
The batter, number 3. Second baseman. Ketel.
So striding forward now, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. The 1-0. Marte is making a bid to be an all-star this year with his strong season. He's currently the second leading vote getter among second basemen.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in...
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. No one out with a runner at second. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
The 3-2 pitch. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 5. Eduardo Escobar.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. Pickoff move to second, and late reactions, and they got him. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. In there, and it's even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Third inning, no score to this point. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
3-2.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. Home half of the third coming up. No score. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
Not shortstop. Trey Turner.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. No balls and one strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Line towards center field. And Castro's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
The 1-2.
Ball, 2 strikes. Okay.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lifted into center field. Marte is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Striding in now for the Nats, Ryan Zimmerman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch.
Nope, that's away.
The 1-0. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
The 1-2 is in off the plate. Two out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. Left side, a dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
The second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
At the plate now, Howie Kendrick, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nats leave a pair. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. So coming to the plate, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Up next,
so we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Digging in now, Christian Walker. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1.
2-1.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Left fielder looking up, still going back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Now batting, right fielder,
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, as Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Nick Ahmed. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Strasburg on 1-1.
That's out. Three balls, one strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Zimmerman will put this one away, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks hit the board first thanks to this. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Leading up for the Nationals, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike one.
No ball, one strike.
The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Ahmed with a great slide. Got him! And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Victor Robles.
Victor Robles digging in now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now here's the pitch. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Marte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 3, Michael A. Taylor.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The 0-2 home. Heading out towards shallow right. Calhoun on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Don't want to forget about him. Stepping in now, Steven Strasburg. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
A runner on first with 2 away. Popped him up. Marte has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. They still trail 1-0. Now in the box, Stephen Vogt. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Here it comes.
No, that's a ball.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Now here's the pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the fifth inning.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
The pitcher, Robbie Ray, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. Here's Starling Marte as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Diamondbacks have stretched their lead now to 4-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
The batter number 4, second baseman.
So now to the plate, Ketel Marte, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 3 runs already home here. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Peralta.
Ready for another shot now, David Peralta. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
4 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
The 1-1 home. On the ground to the right side. Kendrick has it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But the Diamondbacks are up for 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 4-0 Arizona. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. He acknowledged they're doing a pretty nice job of getting guys on, but they're struggling mightily to bring them around to score. There's not just one thing they can do to improve that, but he said it has to start with focus. Focus on execution and focus on not trying to do too much. We'll see if they can buck this trend going forward, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Trey Turner. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
1-0.
And that'll miss up an in ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
3-1 to the Nationals shortstop. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Marte's after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Starlin Castro.
Stepping up now, Starlin Castro. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman Marte. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 4-0. Austin Voth takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Nationals, number 50, Austin Voth.
New inning set to get underway. In now, Christian Walker. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Voth, a 27-year-old. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
To second for Kendrick. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
At the plate, Cole Calhoun. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Three and 2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3 and 2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Nick.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Stephen Vogt, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
3-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1. Fouled away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. One left for the Diamondbacks. They lead it 4-0. Bottom of the inning now, so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Zimmerman. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Coming to the plate now, Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher.
Hey, that was a nasty backdoor slider right there, but he was able to stay tucked and drive that baseball the other way.
Into the box now, Yan Gomes. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. In with it here is Marte, and that's going to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, Guerrero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Now the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
1-1, here it is.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Michael Taylor, as he'll take a look at ball one. Last time through was a base hit. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. Line, but speared on a hop. Marte for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Domingo Leyba is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Domingo Leyba.
Hit on the ground, and that is off the first base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Starling Marte will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Oh,
The 1-0 home. Line drive to left. Soto is there, and he has it for the out.
the batter, number 4, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Standing in, Ketel Marte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Looking up is Taylor, and gone up into the second deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
To the plate now, Eduardo Escobar, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is in the air out to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And now, gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Hunter Strickland will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Eric Thames is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 9, Eric Thames.
Stepping in now, David Peralta, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A man at third with one away. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Three and one to the Diamondbacks left fielder.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. Of foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Christian Walker is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. One ball and one strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two out, nobody on. Fly ball, not particularly deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Nationals nothing. Merrill Kelly gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 29, Merrill Kelly.
So stepping in, Eric Thames. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
One of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Too high, and it's 3-0. Trey Turner will be next. A rare 3-0 curveball drops in, 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
One strike.
Nobody out, runner on first. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Liner toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So now to the plate, Juan Soto. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
The 1-1 home. Into right field. That's a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Zimmerman. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Howie Kendrick, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Grounded weakly toward third. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Nats 1. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Thank you, Heidi.
Good job for the Diamondbacks.
So striding in, Cole Calhoun. He'll start us off in the 8th. He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Strickland, playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the 18th round back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Calhoun.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Standing in now, Nick Ahmed. Here's a high pop-up. Gomes moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Merrill Kelly.
Tim LaCastro will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Tim LaCastro.
Slider finds the zone for a strike. LeCastro, a former Dodger, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1-1 the count now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Number 2, Starling Marte.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the second run will score as well.
Man, he's been killing it all game long. Those 2 RBIs bring his total for the game to 5, so he's been at his best when it matters most. No doubt making a bid for player of the game.
At the plate, Ketel Marte. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Okay.
Eduardo Escobar would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Three-two pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Tanner Rainey comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Tanner Rainey.
Eduardo Escobar will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Soto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the D-backs 9 and the Nats 1. Yohan Lopez is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. So digging in now, Yan Gomes. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
it doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's low. Oh.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
At the plate, Victor Robles. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The pitcher, Tanner Rainey.
Wilmer Defoe will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Wilmer Defoe.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Two and 0 now. Defoe, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Now the 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte will wait on it, and he will put it away to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They trail big. It's 9-1. Roena Salias enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Roena Salias.
Ready for another chance? David Peralta earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Peralta.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And now a pitch on the way. 2 balls and a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Christian Walker is on deck. The 3-1.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Robles waits on it. 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Striding in once again, Christian Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Oh.
Well to the right, here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Fouled off. The 1-2. Seared down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Nick Ahmed would be next. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The next 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Digging in, Nick Ahmed. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. D-backs lead it 9-1. Now at the plate, Eric Thames starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's the ball.
And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
Ball 2.
That's out.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Set to deliver on 3-0. 3-1. Sliced hard on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, there's another bullet base hit. They've already stranded 11 runners. Could this be the even dozen, D-Row?
This is a hitting coach's nightmare right here. You work so hard to learn how to hit with runners in scoring position. To leave 11, potentially 12 runners on base is a sin.
To the plate now, Trey Turner, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. This is popped up. A dive, but it's off his glove. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. Oh, and he throws it away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
So now to the plate, Juan Soto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The 0-1 delivery.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here it comes on 1-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Right. And they do in fact let it land foul. Very smart. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Up next for the Nationals.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Zimmerman. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And it's fouled away. Last strike now for the Nats. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Diamondbacks took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Robbie Ray earned his 5th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 9 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.